Fused with the last name, we are also Rosa Maria Acosta also would be the right answer. 104 kilos weight, 44 years old, same height, 170 centimeters. Today, she takes on Fia Reisek. Has been a silver medalist in WAF Worlds, Masters World Champion, takes on the Swede with a lot of experience. Rosa is still very new in arm wrestling, but she's very motivated, as you can see it here. Right now lives in Germany, but from Costa Rica, and we will see the coin toss for the sides.
Choose three. You have two.
It's crucial for an athlete to pick the right side if they can, because it could mean do you have the buckle or you don't have the buckle. And if you have the buckle, sometimes it's advantage, sometimes it's disadvantage, depending on the style and depending who you ask. We're getting ready for round number one. Neil Pickup is in the house. Rosa and Fia. I like this new setup. We can see people right there cheering from the stands. It feels like the empty stage is no empty no more. And the first one, Rosa takes the pronator and drives to the side.
Look at the face of Rosa Maria Acosta. Wow, what a
She
start.
came to win. I feel Fia kind of thought it would be much easier. And we see Malin in the corner giving some advice. She needs to be way more aggressive. She needs to be way more aggressive.
44 years of age, Rosa Maria Acosta, and I can tell you what, she's arrived, mate.
Definitely.
Late bloomer.
Late bloomer.
Second place at WAFRE. Real pedigree. Big girl.
Behind Barbora.
Yes. Yeah. So it's hard to get a measure on exactly where she is. And yesterday we heard Fia Reisek say she relished the opportunity, but didn't know exactly where her opponent stands. Well, she does now.
I think we will see maybe in later rounds, but right now it looks like that weight gap is playing a huge factor. Fia 67 kilos, Rosa 104. This is a catch weight match because definitely Fia Reisek is up for the challenge. Let's see if her mind switches and she comes a little bit more aggressive. That first round was kind of passive. She thought she will have the hand control, but we can see Rosa having a good side pressure engaged.
Looks very defensive.
Very defensive.
Fia led underneath, not really closing those fingers, getting the contact. Needs to try to get some pressure off here.
Round number two.
Better
Fia
start.
takes the hand. Rosa still has the side pressure. Fia has the control.
This is good.
The back of the pad.
For Reisek. Putting
Very
real
good.
bleed and
Very
damage.
good, very good. Not allowing Rosa to slip out. Every slip goes to the strap. Longer this stays, more it favors Fia. And it's a slip.
Now we're going to see
It's a slip.
the straps. And what we can see from that is that Fia Reisek did tremendous damage there to the hand and wrist
Definitely.
of Rosa Maria Acosta.
Came more aggressive on round number two. We know Fia for taking great hand control. One of the female pullers that has absolutely amazing hand.
Look at the size of the arms. Look at the structure on Rosa Maria Acosta. Much better than the experience kicking in. She seems to have woken up there a little bit, Fia. And as the strap is applied, this is going to be super interesting because what we'll now see, what else does Rosa Maria Acosta have that we maybe didn't know? Can she apply enough horsepower into this strap to make sure that this thing does not stop? We know that her hand and wrist have been taxed, but the strap changes things immeasurably. And we may see this go straight to the pad, or at least much lower than it did when the strap wasn't applied. Critical now for Reisek to get off and get to a good start, Ray.
Yeah, she needs to keep on taking that hand. If she can keep Rosa away from her power, from the inside.
Shoulder, Rosa.
Rosa has a good grip. Let's see if she can engage that side pressure right here. In the strap, it's much easier to do, but you still don't want to lose your hand. Still round number two.
Little underneath there, Fia needs to keep that height. She should be able to gain the wrist. Look at the lean start there, Ray. And
Very weird.
Fia much better there, and that's the pin.
1-1. You can hear the audience.
Real confidence on the face of Fia Reisek as she came up from that pin. I'm sure we'll get another look at it on the replay, but that was very ominous for Rosa Maria. Smooth, silky acquisition there. Just took that wrist, acquired it, took it, and then drove to the side. A little bit of back pressure. Job done. Reisek.
Right now, they have 2 minutes between the rounds, so Rosa has a little bit of time to recover, get the blood away from her hand. But it's very hard to fight someone like Fia, who exclusively attacks your hand and wrist, and you don't have hand and wrist anymore.
I'm just going to say also, looking at the backdrop behind Fia there, clearly looks like she's just come out of Underworld with the super blue eyes there,
Super
Ray.
blue eyes.
Yeah.
We are not sure where she's from, so
Now,
we'll see right now.
we know that the hardest thing to do for most people in the sport of arm wrestling is to arm wrestle without their hand. Few people can do it. Acid test now for Rosa Maria Acosta, because she's facing one of the best girls in the world in controlling that area of the game, and she didn't look comfortable in that position at all there, Ray.
No, she didn't. It's not going to get better, because right now, even if it goes to the strap will be on Rosa's hand. Fia will still have the high ground for good top roll, for good hand control. Round number 3 on the way. Very fair starts, very quick.
Yes. Yeah, both
Kind of
girls really-
delayed the last one, but still, we see a little bit carving from Rosa.
You do feel like the pendulum of opportunity really swung towards the Swede at this. Whoa,
yes.
sweet child of mine. Looked like that was on Fia.
One foul for Rosa, but I also thought it was Fia.
I thought it was on Fia,
Yeah.
but some you win, some you lose, some
Well-
you get completely stiffed. I think that's what happened there to Rosa Maria Acosta. But let's have a look. Look at the calm demeanour there. Oh,
Wow.
little better
Takes
from
full
Rosa
control,
Maria, but
takes full control, drives to the side, at the back of the pad,
Major
holds on as
problems.
long as she could.
and you know what? I think Fia taking her time there for a reason, Ray.
Yeah.
Could have finished earlier, wasn't aggressive, wanted to put that extra bleed in there.
Fia Reisek back in control, back on a winning streak right now. We're going to go to the round number 4, and that's the last. I don't know if Rosa has a dead wrist press, but that's the only option at this point.
It's looking very, very difficult for her right now, unless she has that option, or she's got some kind of counter top roll, which we've not seen at all throughout tonight. She really looks like she's reliant on the power and really
Elbow might have
hanging
been a
on.
little bit out of the pad, but referee said it was good.
Let's have a look there. He's right on it. Robert Cornick, I think that is it? And he's right on the elbow
Right
there.
on the elbow. Good.
Reisek,
Yeah.
right in the line. But she took the pin, she took the lead, and you do feel like the multiple Swedish, European, and world champion is in the driver's seat now, and it's hard to see her losing from this point, Ray.
Yeah, I think Fia Reisek will. It will be very hard for Rosa to switch this around, only if she has a dead wrist press. If you can get Fia outside the center and can keep your arm on your side of the pad, it'll be very hard. Fia with that crazy back pressure, crazy rotation, and the steel wrist, looking phenomenal tonight.
Reisek, she wanted to go against the bigger girls. A few interesting questions going to be posed by the result of tonight's main event. Will she have aspirations to step up again? You wonder. Maybe she felt this was a little lower level at the heavyweight division, and it was a great start from Maria.
Shoulder.
Just
Rosa.
lacking a little experience there, and Fia was able to take control, and from there she's gone to work. Looked really, really smooth in that last
My
start.
knuckle is so.
Even with this huge weight difference, Fia Reisek is showing. We have a measure of forearms. Forearms is 32 centimeters Fia, 33 centimeters Rosa. So where it matters,
Go.
Fia is not left behind, and complete domination at the end. Fia Reisek wins this match. Takes one loss at the start, but turns it around with immense hand control. Hand control was the name of the game today. Fia Reisek winner from the Sweden. We're gonna take. Yeah, let's see. Rosa, I don't think she needs to be disappointed. Her first showing on a East versus West stage. She was the qualifier winner for East versus West East qualifier final right here in Istanbul, I think in May. And she qualified and she got her chance and she got the pin on world champion Fia Reisek. We see first round, Rosa managed to get the side pressure. Second one, Rosa lost a hand, hanged on maybe a little too long, maybe should have given up that round, reset, so not have the compromise hand and wrist. But Fia Reisek capitalized on that, stayed a little bit longer where she should, took the hand, bleed out her opponent, and on the last round, it was just like hot knife through the butter. Fia Reisek, great performance. Can't wait to see her. I think she right now goes to a different female class, and I'm excited to see more of her. Fia Reisek, your winner today.
I thought I could leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Fia Reisek of Sweden. Fia, so many times I meet you up here and you've got another win tonight against a bigger girl and a little scary early on tonight. A little warning shot. She's strong.
She was super strong, very strong.
Coming into tonight's match, how much did you know about Maria?
I didn't know much at all. I just knew that she was super strong and that she beat Anna before, and I know Anna is super strong. So I was expecting a very strong opponent.
Now, in that first round, when she got the pin, she looked so solid. Were you nervous at that time? Were you scared, or did you feel like you made a little error?
Sort of, I expected a first match like that because I'm not very quick, and I was expecting that maybe if I get into her position, I will lose to her strength. So I was not very scared because I knew what to change.
Now, we've seen in the male classes some of our athletes wanting to move weight divisions. We see you do it tonight and come to the heavyweight. How did you enjoy the experience? Could we see you step up and face tonight's winner, Egla, Sarah? Is that something you want to do, or would you prefer to stay lighter?
No, I would love that, but then I need to train a little bit more. I need like a couple of months.
Ladies and gentlemen, she was so impressive tonight once again. Fia Reisek with the win of Sweden.